Jill Starr, and welcome to my weekly messages. Today the topic is owning your shit. And it's about boundaries. You know, when you violate a boundary, you got to pay the price. You got to, live with the consequences. And the reason I decided to use this topic today is because, there are times in our lives when we just feel like our lives grind to a halt and we just feel like we're stuck. And when we're stuck, it's usually because there's a situation that we need to become aware of. And it's like the universe stops to grab our attention that something needs to change. And for me, that was happening just recently. Even though this is a normal slow time for me, it's usually not ground to such a halt as it is right now. So, the sign was there. I need to pay attention, but I didn't know what to pay attention to. So yesterday, it became clear to me what it was. And it came clear to me because I ended up getting a ticket for a $70 fine. And it was for walking my dog. But, okay, let me tell you the story. I was walking my dog out of Shawnee Mission Park. I was walking her in an area that was designated to be on leash. In other words, you had to have your dog on a leash. The reason I was walking my dog in this on leash area is off leash in an on leash area was because the day before I was out at the designated area for off leash, which was the dog park, and my dog was approached by another dog several times her size. She's 14 pounds. This was an Australian cattle dog, which was about 60 pounds, who was obviously slightly aggressive. Well, she warded him off, but about 30 minutes later, as we're coming back to the car, that same dog has instigated a very ugly dog fight with another dog, which then swooped a lot of other dogs up into it, and it became a pretty big deal. My dog would have been in there had I taken the same path home, back to the car that I normally do, because it happened 10 feet away from Lucy and I. So, obviously yesterday going and taking her for walks, usually walk her every day, I decided to go to another area and avoid the dog park. And of course, I didn't have her on leash, and as I got back to the car, there was the park police there who very nicely wrote me a ticket. Now, I was mad. I was ready to strangle that cop. But at the same time, as I was sitting in the car waiting for him to write my ticket, I was thinking, okay, I know how to do emotional clearing. I know there's a reason for this. There's got to be a silver lining. What is the mirror? Well, this is the mirror. And I'm going to take you through this because many people email me and say, why am I having this situation? Or they call me, I don't understand. I'm a victim, blah, 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 blah. I can't see the mirror. So here's how it is. You look at the circumstances, okay? When this lady came in, she came in about the same time with this dog. And when her dog came after my dog, I pushed the dog away. But then because my dog yelped, which is one of the things a small dog will do, will yelp to kind of redirect the other dog. She turned around and acted offended because I had pushed her dog away. And then she walked on like she just didn't care, And then, of course, when I saw her down where the dog fight was, she was just walking away like no big deal. She didn't care that her dog was, instigating this fight behind her. She was oblivious. I'm like, you got to be kidding. I just want to go and smack that woman. Anyway, so I have a woman who has this dog who's instigating all these problems, violating other dogs' boundaries, and she doesn't care. Okay, take a look at that. Whatever you judge, you have to take a look at. So I was pointing a finger at her, and then I said, okay, so how was I mirroring her behavior? How was I mirroring the dog's behavior? Well, I have a personal boundary, which we should all have, regarding self-preservation. In other words, when we're too dog-tired, I know that's a cool pun, when we're too dog-tired to go and take a walk, we should stay home and recover. But see, I didn't. I went ahead and walked the dog because I felt like she needed to. It didn't matter that I was dragging already from 2 days of painting rooms. I went ahead and did it anyway. And so and at the same time, I was violating the park's rules, and I didn't care. I was as oblivious or uncaring as that woman appeared to be. So she was me. There is the mirror. So then I realized, okay, this is why I'm stuck right now. It's because I'm violating my own personal boundaries. I'm overextending. I'm pushing myself, and I'm running in the red. I have no energy in reserve. That's why everything's gone to halt, because I'm actually kind of bankrupting myself energetically, trying, to paint these rooms, and I need to stop. I need to take care of myself. So that cop giving me a ticket was a wake-up call. So in a way, he's helped me, because now I'm going to take it easy. I'm not going to work as hard for the next couple of days, and I'm going to recoup from 2 solid days of painting bedrooms. I painted 3 rooms twice. Yeah, it took me twice to get the right color. So if you are having problems of this nature, then look for the person that you judge, look at their behavior, and know they're you. They're doing what you're doing. What that woman did, she did not care about what she was doing, or didn't appear to care, and I didn't care that I was violating my own personal boundaries with myself or for the park. So that's my lesson for today. Hope it helps you to own your own shit. And by the way, if you want help with emotional clearing, you give me a call. There is still an emotional clearing workshop coming up in December. You can still get in. And I'm also doing the Thanksgiving special, giving you $25 off any of my sessions between now and November 26th. So that's it for today. Have a great one. Have a good turkey day. Talk to you next week.